for that, we offer a digital survey. So we don't have to come to your home. It's like you get out your phone, you walk around with your camera, and an AI actually analyzes everything in your home and gives us a good documentation and estimation of how much has to be moved and what material is used for that.
Hello everyone, today I'm delighted to have Maximilian and Max Neumann, the co-managing directors of Streff with us. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks you for having us.
So maybe a first question, could you briefly introduce Streff?
Of course. So Streff was founded in 1928 as a family business as a moving and transportation company, and was taken over by my grandfather in 1970, and since then it has been developed into the market leader in Luxembourg in moving, and has developed other activities that grew organically from the moving business, such as storage, office move, archiving, destruction and digitalization, and in the last couple of years also last mile services. And has grown quite big since then, from starting as a small business in Rue Grand Duchesse Charlotte with a small office and a couple of vehicles, to a company with 130 employees, 3 sites, and lots of warehouse spaces, yes.
Maybe let's focus on your customers. How are their needs evolving and how are you adapting to them?
As Maximilian just said, the company is almost 100 years old, so we always had to go with what our clients actually wanted and needed. So growing from only a moving business to an archiving business, to a storage business, to a last mile business, we constantly had to adapt our services that we offer to our clients. So we always listen into the market, we hear what they are saying, and we try to make things happen.
And what do you hear from the market?
Yeah, as I said, in the beginning it was just moving, and there's a story behind how we came actually into office moving, because one employee of a company moved, and his boss asked him, "Hey, you just moved privately, doesn't that company also move the office?" And we never did that before back then, and we took the challenge and we did it, and that's how we involved. We listen what they need, and we try to serve them as best as we can.
And maybe what is your biggest challenge?
Today, challenges are obviously today the housing market in Luxembourg, as the market is slowing down, people are less moving around, and because it's more expensive. That's for the moving side of the business, but then also as we are in archiving and digitalization, there the challenges more related regarding people are digitalizing as we are ourselves, so there's less paper on the market, so the volumes are going down, but other opportunities arise from that, especially digitalization the existing paper or offering new services related to those activities.
So you said just before that the company was founded in 1928.
Correct.
So since then technology has evolved. How does Streff integrate innovation into its operations?
Yeah, we have tried to see what is on the market and how digitalization, how sustainability, and how technological involvements have an impact on our industry. So, for example, we are decarbonizing our fleet. We invest in electric vehicles. We actually have a goal to decarbonize all of our activities by 20% relative CO2 emissions by 2027. But also internally, I mean, logistics was always paper-based and is usually a little bit behind in technological involvement. So we actually try to...
So you invest in this?
We invest, we digitalize our internal processes. We work with tablets now, not with paper anymore. We have our planning digital, and thereby we can also better serve our clients.
Okay, so we talk about the history, but maybe for the future, what is Streff's vision for the next 5 years?
The vision is still to grow organically with the services we provide by listening to our customers and providing additional services that they might need that arise from what we are already offering that are linked. further developing the businesses that have recently been implemented, like the last mile services and the scanning digitalization services. And so we think that this is the future of our business in the next years. But the moving will always stay an essential part, as that is a business that is always needed and is something that cannot be replaced, as we're talking about digitalization, by machines or AI, where you need to pay people behind it to lift the boxes and transport the things by truck or train or ship.
But you use maybe AI in your process internally?
We use AI, especially in our moving department. As you can imagine, to organize a move, we need to see what is your apartment, your house like. So we really have to look at the cupboards. We have to see what is inside and have an estimation of the volume. And for that, we offer a digital survey. So we don't have to come to your home. It's like you get out your phone, you walk around with your camera.
Okay.
And an AI actually analyzes everything in your home and gives us a good documentation and estimation of how much has to be moved and what material is used for that. That makes the survey more efficient for you, but of course also for us.
And maybe to conclude, if you want to share some news to our audience.
Yeah, that we are new business lines coming, like with the last mile that's growing and the digitalization. We, the two of us, have recently taken over the management of Streff as the fifth generation of the family in the moving industry. My family has been in the moving industry before it took over Streff, but so here in Luxembourg we have been now taking over the reins of the company since July. Yeah.
So the new face of the company.
We are the new faces of Streff. Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen, for answering this question, and stay tuned for more interviews coming soon.